Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today we're taking a look at the JA37C Viggen, which is the newest top tier addition to Swedish jets. Now, I have a lot of things to say about this plane, but I guess I'll start off with its performance, which is pretty good, not gonna lie. It climbs like any other plane in my experience. It accelerates a bit slow, definitely slower than the F4E and the MiG-23, but its turn rate and high altitude performance sure makes up for it in my views. It has the ability to outrate anything at top tier, excluding the F5s and J7s, but you shouldn't really dogfight them anyways, because, well, you come to the second point, it has the Skyflash missile, which is the best missile in the game so far, I would say, BVR wise at least. So, on the Viggen, you have a pulse Doppler radar, and what many players don't realize is you use pulse Doppler radar situationally. You don't always use it. One of the reasons is in War Thunder, pulse Doppler is incredibly weak compared to monopulse. It gets notched way too easily. If you don't know what notching is, I have a guide for it linked down below. It's in the wiki. But basically, it's too easy in War Thunder, and you want to use monopulse at higher altitudes, so the target cannot notch you. Here you can see me lock up the target, but he was diving and I was using monopulse, so he was diving for a clown crater. We have another target here, and as you can see, I'm using monopulse, not pulse Doppler, because we are both at high altitude, and if he wanted to, he could start notching me, but with monopulse there is no way. And since it is quite high up, he cannot easily dive for crown clutter. Sorry. It's been a long day trying to do this voiceover. Anyways, Fox 1, Skyflash out. So it's a decent range for a Skyflash, but we get the kill. Now this guy I locked up before is spiking me, and I know I have time to turn around, and his missile is not gonna hit me. I can easily evade it.
Ooh, that's kind of small.
And as you saw there, it almost hit me, because I didn't do a good enough job of evading it, but hey, I'm still alive. So this F4E, I get into the scissors with him, and the Viggen handles like a dream. I could have ended this earlier, I bet, with the second turn, but we went for a third, and yeah, the 30mm did this work. Now, one thing that's incredibly important in the Viggen is situational awareness. Especially getting in close in with an enemy like this, and you're trying to get guns on, losing situational awareness could lose you the game. An enemy could easily sneak up on you. But now I fast forwarded some time, and now I'm on a enemy 6. I was using pulse Doppler there, as you saw, and it lost him for a second. While he was turning, he notched into the ground for a second. I tried to go for a head-on Fox 2 shot with the A9J, but really it's no R60 or R60M. That's just a waste of a missile. Never do that. But since I know it's an F4E, and I was going almost Mach, him turning around will take time, so I can continue going for this F4F. I launch another Skyflash and get another kill, which is my third one now. I'm trying to spot the F4E that I left behind, is spiking me, but at this range I should be able to spot a missile easily, so I'm just waiting for a missile now. And yeah, as soon as he fires a missile, I will turn evasive. Also, it might seem like I'm heading towards the airfield to bait him into the SAM. That was not my intention. I just was generally flying into this direction because there were so many enemies here. He fires another missile. Again, it's an easy dodge. The AIM-9Js, while they're great, you can still dodge them like any other missile. Now we go into the merge here. I go vertical. I try to get some guns on him, but I still am not confident with the 30mm on this thing, so I missed him. The F4 goes vertical now. I follow him, and if he continued on this turn, he will maybe have lived for longer, but for some reason he turned away, probably to avoid the airfield SAM, and I get a Fox-2 kill on him easily, because he was such low energy at such low speed. There goes my fourth kill. And now, since we only have two Sidewinders left, I'm returning to base. This thing also has a reverse thruster, so rearming and repairing is quite fast. Although, I would say a drag shoot performs better. Forwarding some time because it was taking ages to find enemy here. The two enemies left were the JA37 and F5, so I thought a good idea would be to climb, so they won't be able to sneak up on me. I spot the F5, but unfortunately what I didn't spot was the JA8 or JA7, and it got a missile off onto me. And I thought I was going fast enough to dodge it, but apparently I was not. So he gets a Fox-2 kill on me, and I got a bit salty in chat, not gonna lie, because I really was not expecting to be killed in this way. On to the next match. So last match was a good match I would have in a Viggen. Now I'm gonna showcase an average match you might have. Obviously it all depends on skill, but it's not always that you're gonna get 4 kill games. I die on this MiG-23 but realize my teammates are already going on him, so it will be a time waste to get on a shooting position on him. I also spot a target on my radar, but I see he's going for the airfield, and I don't want to be a dick in the game, so I start turning back because it's better to let him rearm and repair. I turn back and I already get a radar spot. I ready my sky flash. As you can see on the radar, there is one long bar and 2 shorter bars. The uppermost bar is the maximum launch range. The longer bar is distance to target, and the lowest bar is the range on which the target cannot escape the sky flash even with maneuvering. But as soon as I fire the sky flash, the game spots it as a Jak-38, and I realize it's an AI, and I just wasted one of my most valuable missiles on an AI. That's the bad thing about the Viggen, it only gets 2 sky flashes. But hey, whatever. I also now spot this F4F. I locking up with my monopoles. No, I'm mistaken. It wasn't my last sky flash. This was my last sky flash, and it just connected before he disappeared into the ground clutter. So I got lucky with that kill right there. The correct thing will be to use pulse Doppler or just go get a better shot on him, but using monopoles worked during that time. Now the last enemy as you will guess, is the enemy I let go at the beginning. And this guy just sat at the airfield the whole time. And since he's the last guy, I'm just gonna go strafe him. This is probably not the smartest thing, as you can see that missile was really close to hitting me. But fortunately I managed to dodge all of them